As mentioned in my previous lecture, the class 1 student should know the tables from 0 to 5 at least. So here I will first discuss what are the types of the way in which table is read clearly, and that is going to be used throughout the life when you are doing the science and engineering. And also based on this there will be many questions till class 8. So here I am just putting table of 0. I would like to mention that in my Balliyan there are many teachers, when I ask you know the table of 0, their reply was that there is no table of 0. But I will request all these parents and teachers first to tell the table of 0, because 0 is invented by our scientist, mathematician Aryabhatta. So he has invented the concept of 0. So because of that, I am telling you the 0 table. Just say, how many times 0 table can be read? 0, 1 ja, is equal to 0. 0, 2 ja, 0. 0, 3 ja, 0. 0, 4 ja, 0. 0, 5 ja, 0. 0, 6 ja, 0. 0, 7 ja, 0. 0, 8 ja, 0. 0, 9 ja, 0. 0, 10 ja. Generally, this table is taught in the English school. I will explain you why ja is used. But the second way in which this table can be read or written, 0 into 1 is equal to 0. 0 into 2 is equal to 0. I have already mentioned the meaning of symbol is into, multiply. This thing I have already mentioned. So I am not going to write into. 0 into 3 is equal to 0. 0 into 4 is equal to 0. 0 into 5 is equal to 0. 0 into 6 is equal to 0. 0 into 7 is equal to 0. 0 into 8 is equal to 0. 0 into 9 is equal to 0. 0 into 10 is equal to 0. For your convenience, I can write that this symbol is read as into. Means multiply. Now what is the other way? The third way is 0 of 1 is equal to 0. 0 of 2 is equal to 0. 0 of 3 is equal to 0. 0 of 4 is equal to 0. 0 of 5 is equal to 0. 0 of 6 is equal to 0. 0 of 7 is equal to 0. 0 of 8 is equal to 0. 0 of 9 is equal to 0. 0 of 10 is equal to 0. This is third way to write because the meaning of is into or multiply. This is used in a problem in the words. I will tell you all these applications. Now the fourth way is to write the table is 0 times 1 is equal to 0. Here times means also into. 0 times 2 is equal to 0. 0 times is equal times 3 is equal to 0. 0 times 4 is equal to 0. 0 times 5 is equal to 0. 0 times 6 is equal to 0. 0 times 7 is equal to 0. Make 0 all this. 0 times 8 is equal to 0. 0 times 9 is equal to 0. 0 times 10 is equal to 0. So just here I put, make a distinctions. You can put like this. Wherever it is necessary, you can put. No problem. You can do for the rest. So here the 4 type of the every table. Table for 0, table for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at least up to class 1 should be taught to the students. Now, question is that this use of the jaw, I will explain you because there are many people, even I was not knowing. And my grandson asked why it is called jaw. But we have invented, explained by searching the many books, and one of my students, Neha Dimri and myself, wrote a basic mathematical tools for class 1 to 8, which have the very, very important formula for that. That book I will show you later on, but here I am explaining, just like this. Now, suppose you say 2 2's are 4. That is how this actual pronunciation is that. But our British people have ruled our country. So ancient of speaking, the alphabets is different than what we speak. So I have just draw another stage 2 and separated 2 and S. This is the S. And R they pronounce as double A. 4. This is the British pronunciation. And then next step is 2. For S they pronounce as Z. And here it is written A. So you combine this, then it becomes 2 2 4. And here, in this case, I have written that 2 equal to 4. So I hope that you have understood the meaning of jaw. This is the into, of, times have the same meaning for the multiplication is concerned. Further, as I have mentioned in the previous examples, if you add 0 to any number, the results will be the same number. But here, situation is different. What is different? Further, note it down. Further, if 0 is multiplied by any natural numbers, whether it is 1 digit or 2 digits, the result is always 0. Always 0. And vice versa. You multiply any natural number by 0, the result is 0. For example, be careful. 0 into 0 is also 0. 1 into 0 is also 0. 0 into 1 is also 0. 0 into 99 is also 0. 0 into 50 is also 0. Or 50 into 0 is also 0. Then a question will come, if you multiply 0 to infinity, what will happen? So it will be also 0. So here, class 1 student doesn't know about infinity, but I am telling you infinity into 0 is also 0, which I will explain in a better way in the next classes. Thank you very much.